More COVID-19 vaccine is on its way to Indiana.
Yeah, so the governor says that Indiana will get more doses, part of the federal government's push to ramp up the speed of vaccinations. But how many will we get? And when can we get one? News 8's Dan Klein is following today's announcement for us this evening.
Yeah, it's an extra 13,000 doses a week for Indiana, bringing the weekly total to more than 90,000 doses of vaccines for Hoosiers every week. Over the next 3 weeks, that's a 16% increase from what state health officials have been dealing with recently. Now, they caution those doses will get spread out all across the state, so the immediate effect may not be obvious. However, they hope to open up the eligibility for people ages 65 to 69 within days, basically as soon as they can reschedule the appointments for about 4,500 people in their 70s who are currently booked out into March, but now can get in earlier.
I'll tell you that 13,000 over a course of 92 counties gets spread thin, as you might imagine, and we have a very orderly process set up. This is working, and I realize when we first opened this up and we had a couple 100,000 people calling the line that the wait was longer. Now this is under control.
Now, the other big news is that restrictions are loosening around the state. While gatherings and event sizes had been between 25 to 250 people based on the county's color, as of Monday, February 1st, that will be 25% for red or orange counties, 50% for yellow, and 100% for blue. And that county metrics map, which had been dominated by red, is now mostly orange, with 8 yellow counties today. Reporting in the studio, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.
Dan, thank you very much. Some more good news now for Hoosiers this evening. Tuesday, Indiana hit the lowest number of daily coronavirus infections since December, dipping below 2,000. News 8's medical reporter, Dr. Mary Gillis, spoke with an infectious disease doctor to get his thoughts and find out what we can expect for the months ahead.
Yeah, so over the last, I'd say, sort of 8 to 10 weeks, we've been seeing a pretty sustained high level of spread and the case numbers. So the fact that, here we are entering into a phase where we're kind of on the backside of that curve is certainly very gratifying.
He went on to say that this is typical of respiratory viruses like the flu, when we tend to see a huge number of cases sustained for a month or two, but then they just start to fall off.
The number of infected Hoosiers did rise above 2,000 again today, making for more than 617,000 total cases. The state health department today reports 40 new deaths from the coronavirus. That brings the statewide death toll to 9,470. The state is also reporting 1,902 people hospitalized with the virus. Just under 20% of hospital ICU beds are being used for COVID-19 patients. The state reports more than 30% of ICU beds are available.